I would joke that Ohan has been reading too many manga, but then there is no manga in that era. If Olsen has decided to forfeit the war, then he's doing an amazing job at it. Seriously, I already hit the peak of my patience. Another day goes by with no real progress in sight. If there is one, then it will be the countdown for Chin's demise. It's clear that the series is in calm before storm mood, with possibly the last remaining day left to fight and survive. In other words, the storm is nearly here. I know fans have grown somewhat impatient for the real course of action to begin, especially since this series is known for its intensity. With the inserted family drama and days gone by with no real progress for Chin, it's about time for the action to kick into high gear. It's as if Hara took pages from Oda of One Piece and built the foundation before entering the grand stage. That's exactly what these past chapters have been, and as long as the climax is rewarding, I don't mind this at all. Another day gone by, Shin, Ohan, and the respective unit managed to survive, but clearly exhausted. The last chapter heavily emphasized their shortage of supplies, so whenever we see Chin tired, it screams bad news for next time. The beginning is like a repeat of last chapter, including the retreat sequence on both sides. The only difference is, Zhao is ready for tomorrow. Gyo-on and Chogayu raise the flag, metaphorically speaking, that the big day is tomorrow. Is perhaps the much needed indication for impatient fans who wants an all-out war. Not that I blame any. In a way, it's the start for the hype train railing. What seems to be a mockery is when Chogayu said also input, such as reinforcement, could change the tide or ruins Zhao's momentum. Otherwise, he's confident that they got this win. If that's the case, why the hell Olsen isn't doing anything? Is he trying to set up his version of Yotonwa's incredible save back in the Coalition War arc? Hara loves to taunt the fans as of late. The following scene with Chin right wing is depressing in many ways. To begin with, Aqua Army are becoming beggars, breaking to sadness even. But you can't fault them when Aqua is done for the war, and Olsen, the Supreme Commander, is more or less neglecting them like pawns. And you thought Heki had it bad. When I said beggars, they constantly send a messenger to Olsen and plead him for anything. Orders, reinforcements, anything. Over and over again, Olsen gave them a cold reply of emptiness. If he doesn't do anything in this arc, I would deem him as the worst character. The other depressing aspect is how Chin right wing men are fed. They all line up for such a small portion of ration. They're at their end. What's sad is how no one even complain about it. Their mind is zoned out to think anything but food. It's like, whatever. I just want food. Please. Ten, of course, can't think of any strategy. But now is crucial. The day that will determine their fate is very close, and she has yet to come out with anything. Damn, Hara is giving her a hard time. Either there's a good payoff, or she will be pushed aside for the rest of the arc. Hopefully, it's the former. Speaking of pushing aside, the man that started it all, Ohan, wants to speak with Shin. It feels like a glitch, but it's true. And it's an intriguing way to build a hype, albeit pretty odd. There's the first time for everything, but it still feels weird. Even Shin thought the same with his dopey look on his face. It's a good thing he keeps the secret to himself and roll with Ohan's opinion on Olsen's lack of order. It does hint a possible outburst from Shin in the future. Not all secrets can remain as such. Ohan wants to tell Shin that the battle no longer needs any tactic to win. Is he trying to bury 10 6 feet down under? It's funny how Ohan has become Captain Obvious with the recall of everything that happened. Shin is like, no shit, you think? Seriously, he recites everything that we already know that even made Shin look smart. Maybe Ohan lost his mind, Joking aside, I hope, he declares strategy is no use. What can bring them to victory is the awakening of the units. Okay, he lost his mind. Well, this is the guy who named his attacks like a Shonen character. I guess now he thinks turning into Super Shin is the key. It's comical to believe Shin is the smart one out of the two. Ohan has a straight face and believing everyone can unlock true potential in a matter of a night. He's basically following Dragon Ball's logic of getting stronger equals win. He is dead serious to tell Shin to get his unit ready and awaken their true potential because there's no other option left to win. I get where he's coming from, but it sounds to me that he's in a desperate state. I don't know if I should feel bad for him or question his state of mind. This is one hell of a first time talk for them. Shin is pressing on to ask for a logical answer to awaken his unit. I was honestly waiting for Ohan to explain what he meant, only to receive a historical response of, I don't know. How Shin still gets defeated in this bewildered conversation is beyond me. To recap, Ohan advised Shin that strategy won't do any good, so their best option is the awakening of the units, in which they don't know how to. Good to know. Actually, Ohan could only tell him to work on his own unit while he takes care of his. I don't know why he was annoyed by Shin calling out on his unit. Does he not want anyone to be concerned with him or his unit? It's a strange conversation all around, though it only builds the hype for the big day. Shin may be lost in his behavior, but according to the end, it would appear both of their units have awakened. No way will Haro skip on how they are awakened, if it is true. This was an unusual but intriguing hype chapter. It was depressing to see Shin struggles with no communication with Olsen and a pitiful state from lack of resources. Ohan was either crazy genius or insane in all ways. I know the term awakening is a metaphor. They won't actually go super all of a sudden, right? What they need is a boost in confidence. The next day is said to be the decisive day for everything. If they are awakened, so be it. It's best to go all out for one and possibly last hurrah of their life. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. What do you think of this chapter? I know you're impatient because you want that action to start rolling. But when that time comes, you know we ain't stopping. Just keep on waiting. That time is coming very soon. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.